Chapter 2.20.075 of the Town of East Troy Municipal Code regarding procedure for the enactment of new town code ordinances. It reads, the Town Board of the Town of East Troy, Wisconsin, the Town Board of the Town of East Troy, Walworth County, Wisconsin, is hereby ordained as follows. One, that chapter 2.20.075 of the Town of East Troy Municipal Code is hereby created to read as follows. Chapter 2.20.075, procedure for the enactment of new town code ordinances. 1, authority. The town board derives its authority directly from state statutes. With the adoption of village powers, the Town of East Troy has additional authority to enact ordinances if they promote the public health, safety, and general welfare of town residents. The procedure listed herein shall be required for all ordinances presented or brought to the town board, no matter the manner in which it is brought to the board for consideration prior to enactment of the same. 2, purpose. By enacting this ordinance, the town board believes that the protections mentioned above include providing the residents of the town of East Troy a clear and transparent outline of how new ordinances that may affect them are enacted. The purpose of this ordinance is to establish the specific procedures for the town board in the consideration of and approval of new ordinances. 3, adoption of state statute or administrative code sections. For every heretofore ordinance and every hereinafter new ordinance that incorporates by reference the Wisconsin statutes or the Wisconsin Administrative Code by chapter, subchapter, section, subsection, or any part thereof within the town code, such incorporation or reference shall mean such statute or administrative code section or part thereof as amended or renumbered from time to time. 4, identification of new regulation. If a new town code section not heretofore existing is to be added, the following language shall be included in the ordinance draft. Quote, that the Town of East Troy Town Code is hereby amended by adding a section to be numbered blank, which reads as follows, blank, end quote. The new section shall then be set out in full as desired. 5, reading of new ordinances. There is no state law that governs the reading of ordinances prior to their being voted on by a municipal governing body. Any requirement that an ordinance be given a certain number of readings is local in nature and can be modified or eliminated if the governing board desires. However, in furtherance of the purpose stated above for all new ordinances, the town board shall allow for 2 readings prior to enactment of a new town ordinance. It is preferred that the reading of a new ordinance be done at 2 separate but continuous monthly board meetings. However, the board shall have the option of allowing a second reading at the same town board meeting as the first reading if approved by a majority of the board. 6, authority to instruct town attorney to draft new ordinances. The town attorney shall be given authority to draft a new town ordinance only after a majority of the town board has voted to give him or her that authority by motion. A roll call vote for that authority to record the ayes and nays should be taken if the town board members do not unanimously approve said motion. 7, severability. Should any portion of this ordinance be declared unconstitutional or invalid by a court of competent jurisdiction, the remainder of this ordinance shall not be effective. 8, effective date. The town clerk shall properly post or publish this ordinance as required under section 60.80 Wisconsin statutes, adopted this 10th day of June 2024.
Need a motion to approve ordinance 2024-6.
I make a motion that we approve ordinance number 2024-6.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Robert Church, second. Discussion? All right, roll call vote, Pankowski, aye.
Leonard, aye.
Briggs, aye. Church, aye.
Johnner, aye.
Motion passed unanimously to approve ordinance 2024-6.
The next, matter listed is ordinance number 2024-7, an ordinance amending section 10.46.0805 regarding speed limitation on county highways. Oh, sorry. Resolution 2024-4, resolution appointing Board of Review alternates. Whereas the town board of the town of East Troy has previously named Board of Review alternates by ordinance, with the last ordinance amendment having been approved in 2014, when the town board consisted of 3 town board members. And whereas there is a current need to update Board of Review alternates with the approval of an expanded 5-person town board. And whereas the town board may appoint Board of Review alternates at more frequent intervals in the future, making the appointment by resolution the preferred method. Now therefore be it resolved, 1, the following persons are named as alternate Board of Review members: Robert Mueller, Austin Dunn, Kim Buchanan. 2, this resolution is continuing in nature, and the above named alternates will remain as alternates until they are replaced by town board action in a future resolution or are no longer able to serve. Dated this 10th day of June 2024.
All right, motion to approve resolution 2024-4.
I'll make a motion that the town of East Troy approve resolution number 2024-4, resolution appointing Board of Review alternates.
I second.
Moved by second, discussion, this, I think, Michelle, you possibly missed the meeting where we named these folks. Bob Miller, past, board chairman, and probably on the Board of Review or an alternate, long time, I don't know, 25 years, even more. Austin Dunn, was a, fellow on the link here that said, hey, I'll help out any way I can. He was on my list of people that had volunteered to serve on committees. He's got an MBA, at one time he had a realtor's license, so he's actually really good fit. And Kim, at some of her training, said it's advisable that the clerk, even though the clerk of the Board of Review has another job, it'd be helpful that the clerk would also be an alternate, is that correct? Yes. So that's how we do those meetings.
And I watched the meeting, and then I saw that in the training, about the clerk.
All right, any other discussion? Okay, on the motion to approve resolution 2024-4, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion carries. Resolution approved.
The last, matter is ordinance 2024-7. An ordinance amending section 10.46.0805 regarding speed limitation on county highways. It reads, the town board of the town of East Troy, Walworth County, Wisconsin, does hereby ordain as follows. 1, that section 10.46.0805 is amended and recreated to add the following italicized sentence. 10.46.0805, the speed limit for all terrain vehicles shall be established at the same speed limit as the speed limit posted for automobiles on each town road. All other all-terrain vehicle speeds shall conform to the speed limitations found in section 23.33 sub 3. The new and italicized language reads, the speed limit for all-terrain vehicles on Walworth County highways shall be established at the same speed limit as the speed limit posted for automobiles, except that no person operating an all-terrain vehicle on a Walworth County highway in the town may exceed the speed of 45 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. 2, all italicized language above is added to the existing ordinance. The remainder of the existing ordinance remains unchanged. 3, this ordinance shall become effective upon its passage and publication as provided by law. Dated this 10th day of June 2024. 4.
Okay, well, our previous ordinance, says we have to have a second reading on this. We have not had a second reading on this, but the board can vote to waive the second reading if they so desire. What does the board think?
Do I have to make a motion for that? I motion that we waive the second reading for this and.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, Tyson, second, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Okay, now we need to approve ordinance 2024-7. Joe, you the honor.
Make a motion to pass ordinance number 2024-7, an ordinance amending section 10460805 regarding speed limitation on county highways.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Tyson, second, discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, start with Joe.
Aye.
Church, nay.
Raise, aye.
Leonard, aye.
Pankowski, nay. Motion passes, ordinance 2024-7 is passed. Okay,
Just one comment. It's not legal until I put it in the
Yes.
newspaper.
correct.
So it will not go in the newspaper, because the deadline is Monday at noon. It will not go in the newspaper till next week's paper, which is not until 2 Fridays, not this Friday, but the next Friday.
And it has
So
to be
it's not
signed.
legal to do it yet, okay?
Signing,
How is that?
Sign should not have been put
Wait,
up.
how is that, how does that work with a newspaper? We just signed an ordinance passed it.
No, it
It's
has
gotta
to
be
be
published.
published.
By law, it has to be published or posted whenever a new ordinance is created.
Alright, and then
There'll be a summary in the paper.
the signing of this, how long it take to do that?
I just got notified, we got, the signs on J was just a matter of moving them.
Okay.
The signs on Highway L, I had to actually call in locates to put posts in.
Okay.
Did that, we'll do that tomorrow now that it's all passed and
So
legalized.
you'll have it signed shortly.
Yeah, in fact, they just called and said the new signs were in, so.
Okay, so like Kim said, once it's published, that's.
Then it becomes illegal to do so.
Do you want him to withhold
Can we make a motion?
posting on the road tomorrow?
Well,
Just post it in the vestibule,
Or
in the boat
legal.
launch.
Two signs were
Hey, can we
moved.
make a motion to actually make it faster, to post it faster?
Yeah, you can,
It's a law.
It's the law.
the law.
Yeah, and I can't call the locates in until tomorrow, and that takes 3 days. Anyway, so.
okay. All these details. All right, license and special event permits.
The laws are risky.
Okay. The first is the spreadsheet you have for the 2024-2025 liquor and operator licenses. I did not receive, printed this out and created the packet and the agenda. I did not have the word from Vince regarding the building inspections. Everybody's building inspections were fine. So those are all good. Everything else is in order for fire inspections. Taxes are either current or paid in full. Current means that they paid their first installment, the second installment isn't due till the end of July. The only caveat we had is for Lake Beulah Golf Course, Kevin Helm, I still need his learn to serve certificate, but I would recommend you approve it pending I get it, because the gentleman said he was going to email it to me. I just not have received it, but I will call him, follow up also to make sure I have it. But everything looked good all the way across.
So can we make a motion to,
Hold on, got one question here.
Soda fees.
So,
Do they
Oh.
pay for that?
it's a requirement.
We used to have soda licenses, I forgot to
Take it off.
delete it at
Oh,
that one
okay,
spot.
so
Yeah.
they'll, okay.
Yeah,
Nobody else.
yeah, we don't, yeah.
I thought maybe that's all they could
No.
sell.
No, they get the full combo B
Gotcha.
licenses.
All right, so the motion should be to approve all of these with the notation on Kevin Helm on this golf course. So,
I'll make a motion that the Town of East Troy Board approve the 2024 liquor and operator license for those listed on the attachment with the notation that Kevin Helm needs to complete and turn in his learn to serve certificate to Clerk Buchanan.
Okay, we have a second?
A second.
Second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? None, motion carries.
The next item is a first for us. It's a producer full-service retail sales application for Anchor Stillhouse Holdings, which is also known as the Waterford Stillhouse. They, are going to sell their products at the farmer's market, which is our next special events permit. Oh, it's the one after that, sorry. But the East Troy Farmers Market, they are not producing in the town, but they do, find it. In Waterford, they produce, bottles of vodka, bourbon, and light whiskey, and gin. They will also be selling their merchandise, their hats, t-shirts, homemade service, syrups, dried limes, caramel sauce, soaps, and the liquor. We need to approve it, and then they need to have it approved by the state.
Was there anything the chief had to do with this one? Nothing?
No,
Nothing? This is the first?
it is a first.
And I did ask her for a copy and did review it.
Okay, so we need a motion.
I'll make a motion that the Town of East Troy Board approve the producer full-service retail sales application for Anchor Stillhouse Holdings LLC, AKA Waterford Stillhouse.
I'll second.
All right, Tyson, second, discussion? Is it? Lynn?
Is it, they're just selling closed bottles or are they serving?
No, they'll have samples at the farmer's market, but their liquor is already sold because the farmer's market gets their own liquor license, which we just approved.
Oh,
Okay, so the farmer's market itself holds the liquor license to sell drinks. They will provide samples, but they'll have
are they
closed
free
bottles.
samples?
I believe so, cause I'll see you there.
Might have a form over there, yes.
I'm a whiskey person, but yeah, I don't like beer, but I like whiskey, so, yeah, as far as I know, they will have free samples.
All right, any other questions? All right, I have a motion to approve that full-service retail sales application. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion carries.
Okay, the next one, we have a special events for Gary Pontel at the Jim Burns Memorial Park for a high school graduation party on June 22nd.
I make a motion we approve the special event permit for Gary Cantel for June 22nd, 2024 at the Jim Burns Memorial Park.
I second.
Moved on, second, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion carries.
Okay, the next one is for Jason New for the East Troy Farmers Market at N8030 Town Line Road, which is Fridays, June 7th through October 25th, and it's only from 3 to 6. So, you have to give their time.
All right,
I make a motion to approve special events permit for Jason New, East Troy Farmers Market at North 8030 Town Line Road, Fridays, June 7th through October 25th, 2024, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Second.
Barb Church, second, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion carries.
Okay, and then the last special events permit is for the Orchard Hill Church on June 16th, 2024 at the Jim Burns Memorial Park for a youth group function from 3 to 5.
I'll make a motion to approve the special events permit for Orchard Hill Church for June 16th, 2024 at the Jim Burns Memorial Park.
I second.
All right, we have a motion second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? None, motion carries. Special impending meeting.
June 19th at 6:30 is the next Blue Lake Park Board meeting. June 20th from 1 to 3 is the open book appointments by phone with the town assessor, Associated Appraisal. And I have one, two lessons in there. July 4th and 5th, the town hall will be closed all day for the 4th of July holiday. July 8th at 6:30 is the town board meeting. July 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. is the board review. July 10th and 17th from 6:30 is planning commission. And July 30th is the first day of in-person absentee for the partisan primary.
And if you would please come up first for the Parks Committee meeting?
July 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
And what time are those, Michelle?
6:30 as well.
I'm sorry,
6:30.
6:30?
Okay, and please note that the, first plan commission meeting in July is the 10th, to not conflict with July 3rd. Very rarely happens, but it's allowable.
Yeah. And Jen put a notice out and she put it on the website and it's in the town Facebook page. And then the only other thing I included was another copy of that,
Yes, we will.
workshop with, at the fire.
Workshop. Okay,
Make a motion to adjourn?
second, we have a motion second to adjourn, all in favor say aye.
Aye.